Today, after suffering for so long at the hands of iOS beta and test flight being a piece of garbage because it refuses to release updates the second the developers provide them, leading us to wait hours to weeks, maybe even days. Wait, weeks to days? Days to maybe even weeks for updates to release. Just kidding. We haven't had to wait weeks for an update, but still a long time. I hated test flight. Hated it when they refused to release an update right away when it was available for Stick War 3. I couldn't stand it. Well, I'm happy to announce that I have now been able to access the Android beta, where you get updates the second they get released by the developers, which is just all around great. Today we are playing Stick War 3 on the Android version now, and I had to bring the OG Stick Empire's name back, as you can see up there. Not the profile picture I want. Right now it's locked. This is the beginnings of a progression system in Stick War 3, and I only have a couple of things unlocked on the Android version. I have a lot more things unlocked on the iOS version, but I don't know if I plan the iOS version today. We're doing Android. In addition to the progression system, we have some much needed nerfs, and of course more balance changes to come. Nothing's been done to Kaichu yet. Soon he will get what's coming to him. But the two nerfs that I'm extremely happy about is the first nerf is on Sword Wrath. The jump attack damage has been reduced from 25 to 12. And I think that's incredible. Like, 25 damage for a jump attack is ridiculous. And right now, Sword Wrath massing is the most overpowered strat in the game. It's almost uncounterable by any other strat besides Sword Wrath massing or using Glacial Archidons. So the jump attack damage being reduced from 25 to 12 is great. And then the second one, this one right here, man, if I knew how to do backflips, I would totally be doing them right now. Mass heal, the thing I've complained about the most, has been nerfed. It now costs 200 mana, and its cooldown time has been increased to 60 seconds. I know it says 30 seconds down there. Ignore that. That is not true. Mass heal now requires 60 seconds to recharge. So that means mass heal cannot be super relied upon anymore. And it also allows Acid Rain to be a bit more powerful. So with that being said, we are going to jump into some games. Now, I'm not going to be taking this deck. I only use this deck because I wanted to see how much better I could perform on a smaller screen. And, you know, I tried controlling an Archidon, and oh my god, it feels super smooth. It's basically like I'm playing Stick War Legacy again. So anyway, let's build the deck. Enough of me rambling about stupid crap. I'm going to bring Spiritons. I'm going to bring... You know what? Let's do another attempt of the double rage strat. So involving Zephos and involving this rage spell. Now, since mass heal is not to be super relied upon, I'm actually going to try and not bring it. Instead, we're going to bring Vampiric Soul. That way, we'll have some method of healing going on. And then we need some ranged unit power. Well, I brought Archidons. Let's see. Bringing Spiritons to tank. I'm going to bring Control Whip. So this is what we got. Now, hopefully I can get some players going. Oh my god. This is beautiful. We found a match immediately on the Android version. I'm so freaking happy right now. We're against Iohannes, if that's even how his name is pronounced. And here we go, man. I'm freaking ecstatic to try this out. Now, again, mass heal is nerfed to the point where it can't be just relied upon to win a game. That's how it was previously, and that's what made Sword Wrath massing and all these Kaichu Archidon strats so deadly, is because mass heal was so cheap and it recharged so quickly that you could suffer little to no loss in a fight. Alright, so he did an Archidon start. You know what? I'm going to approach that, use Rage, and he failed to move. Now, normally, we would have done 25 damage there, but we did 12. So that's not... You know, that allowed his Archidon to survive a bit longer, which I'm honestly okay with. I'm going to see if I can play this like I do, like you could in Stick Empires. Let's see here. So I think he used mass heal there. I'm actually gonna fall back. I don't want that sword rat to die. I think he went for the early 200 mana mass heal thing because this Archidon had way less health than that. But again, that's fine. Right now his mass heal is recharging. It's not going to be back for a while. So this is our opportunity to rush in and do more damage to him. Oh, that's another Archidon. I'm actually going to fall back from that. It's fine though. I have my own Archidon on the way. We'll just no. Hold on. Take tower, back up and back up. There we go. I didn't want to garrison all my swords, so I had to fix that. But here we go. We have our own Archidon. Now, like I said, when it comes to controlling an Archidon on the Android version, oh my god, I feel like I'm so much better. As you can see right there, I land a pretty easy clap on this archer. And normally, I'm just not good at pulling that off. But since I'm playing on the Android version, which I'm super used to, since I play Stick World Legacy all the time, this is like, controlling an Archidon feels so much easier on a smaller screen as opposed to a bigger one. And now it's Johannes, I don't know. Whatever his name is, he's in trouble here. But again, we don't want to get reckless, we don't want to get cocky, because again, normally we could just use a mass heal and rush and end the game. Can't do that here. That's why I didn't bring mass heal. Oh, he has a ninja. That ninja's going to be completely useless here. We're just going to jump attack it. I don't know if he's trying to... Was he trying to rush my Archidon? That was just a bad idea. You were not going to get anywhere against that. So now that I have an actual tank, I'm going to run in here. Now, still taking 25 damage from Castle Arch is extremely painful. We're going to use Rage on the statue. This is pretty much going to be GG. I don't think there's anything he can do to come back into this. He does pick up a second Castle Archer. And okay, we got to fall back now, apparently. Oh, never mind. All he has is one freaking Archidon. I said we can attack. I'm going to use Zephos' Rage way in the back, which will allow us to run in further. We'll use the second Rage, and yeah, that's going to end it. So honestly, not too bad. And as you can see on the right-hand side, we get some rewards for winning. Again, the beginnings of the XP progression system, which is okay, I guess. I'm not really like... I mean, I won't lie. I was a little salty when it came out because on the iOS version, I lost my Spiritomb profile picture. I thought he had glacial fletching. I was going to freak out. But nope. No glacial fletching. Good. So same thing as before. 50-minute early rage. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I like that Spiritomb profile picture because it matches my YouTube one. And then all of a sudden, I update the game and I'm like, what the heck? You know, why do I have a minor picture instead of that Spiritomb one? That Spiritomb profile picture was always my favorite. It was the original Stick Empire's loading screen back in the super early days of me like joining it. And man, that was such a time to be alive then. It was big. That was back when Wisdom was around and was hosting these massive Stick Empires tournaments. That was just really fun. And you know, it took a while before I could join the scene and play my own couple tournaments. I remember the Masters of Immortal one that I think Ace Player hosted it. I can't remember. I played against Guysmail and I got absolutely annihilated on both games. And then I can't remember if I participated in any more tournaments than that. But man, the Stick Empires tournaments were so freaking huge in the early days of it being around. Every pro player in existence was playing the game. You know, people were releasing montages of it. It was incredible. Just amazing time of Stick Empires. Really do miss it. So he is... I don't know what he's doing here. He was able to avoid both of our jump attacks. But... oh, he has a Toxic Dead. You know what? I'm going to rush that, though. Now, with jump attack being nerfed, you know, Toxic Deads can survive just a bit longer against a Sword Wrath Assault. And look at this. This poison's chipping me down, but lifesteal. This is way better than relying on mass heal. Having the lifesteal here to contest against the poison. So you know what? Since we're stacking a lot of resources, we are going for the early Zephos play. But again, we do need to be careful. Again, you know, the lifesteal will help us survive against poison, but it's not going to cure the poison. At least, you know, if we're not a chaos unit. So, is he attacking? Yes, he is, and that's 3 swords. I'm actually gonna have to respect that. But that's not gonna stop me from kiting. Got a little bit of lag coming in here. It would be nice if I didn't have to deal with that. Alright, so it looks like he really is gonna rush. And this time with Zephos, you know what? I'm gonna use the Rage spell and rush. Yeah, there you go. There's his Toxic Dead. We're gonna leap attack that. So the main source of high jump attack damage power is gonna be in Zephos now, as opposed to, you know, just relying on swords. That sword might die. Oh wait, never mind. He's not poisoned. Only Zephos is poisoned. So there we go. We got a Spiriton on the way. Okay, he's just gonna surrender. Alright, and it continues. We're against Iohannes again, and we gotta be careful. This time he is sporting the Blazing Bolts. And again, I can fight the burn damage with Lifesteal, but in order for the Lifesteal to be successful, we have to actually land our attacks. So this is where my true quote-unquote skill with an Archidon is going to be put to the test. I don't know how well it's going to work out. I suppose we'll start firing blind shots and see if we hit anything. Oh, that's a Sword Wrath. Yeah, that's dead. You can't approach me. Yeah, you can't approach me. That's definitely dead. And that cancels his tower control. I was expecting an Archer start, but he definitely surprised me doing a sword start instead. So I will take tower, and then I will run forward here. Now, the only difference between this and Stick World Legacy is obviously there is no arrow cam icon, which is... Okay, he's trying to sword mass now. This guy certainly surprised me, but he's letting me just hit his swords. Alright, he's gonna send one after me. Again, I can just kite it. Like, kiting is a thing, you do know that, right? I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. You're just not gonna hit me. I'll go for another Archidon. I'm gonna use Rage to close the gap back in faster. Go back in here. If you want to properly counter this, you pretty much gotta get your own Archer. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kill more things. Alright, so 2 more miners. And I guess we'll pick up Control Whip since I'm kind of stacking a little bit high into the mana. Let's run a Sword Wrath forward here to use as a meat shield while we just scout ahead to see what he has. And he just has his miners right now. Okay, I'm being targeted. Damn, his Castle Archer. I'm definitely being targeted here. Yeah, that Sword Wrath's gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna play safe, but I'm gonna go for a Spiriton. This is crazy damage. Even with the Lifesteal. But then again, I don't even think I hit anything. And the 2 times I got... Yep, that is that's a lot he has. I'm being hit by his Archidon now. But I have my Spiriton. There we go. Now I'm gonna go in with the Spiriton. We're gonna use Rage. Kill that. And then my Control Whip just kicked in, so now I can run faster with this Spiriton. And I'm gonna use that to rush him. Okay, he's just gonna kite me. Where are my archers at? There they are. That one's low, we gotta send him away. We definitely gotta send that one away. So we're only running in with 1 archer. We really gotta be careful here. I'm not gonna be able to kill anything with that. Let's just back up. We don't wanna play foolish. That's the one thing I've learned from my last video. When I played against that guy who ran Eclipsers and Giants at me and I got destroyed. I just ran in recklessly all the time. So you know what? Our army really isn't strong enough to go for Zephos right now, so he's gonna have to kind of wait. Meanwhile, I didn't even get tower yet. Come on, give me my tower control. Thank you. So you know what? Actually, since he's massing more archers, I don't think Sword Wrath is the play anymore. This time we just need to commit to Spiriture and Zephos once he comes out. Or once we have the opportunity to grab him. God, I meant to garrison that! Come on! Oh, he has Kaichu! That's bad. Okay, let's go for Zephos now, actually. Okay. I see what he's trying to do. No, rush this. I see what he's trying to do here. I see what he's trying to do, and I'm gonna shut it down. Okay, we'll back up. So, yeah, probably should have saw this coming. So we definitely need to be careful. I'm actually glad that I decided to pick up Spiritons here. Let's completely fall back for a moment. I'm even gonna garrison those 2 swords. I don't know how they survived, but good, I guess. But we have Zephos now. Hopefully the double rage strat will allow us to come out on top. I don't know how well it'll work though. We're also kind of vulnerable. If he was to run in with Kaichu right now, we'd be in trouble here. And he's massing a lot of Archidons on top of Kaichu, so that's why I'm just kind of committing to more archers. But he doesn't seem to have any tanks. Okay, I think this is where Spiritons are actually going to be crucial. Alright, we'll bring everybody out. Yep, there he goes again with that. Alright, let's go. Garrison that. Rage. Run in. And he's just gonna fall back again. Ooh, I'm actually hitting him though. Alright, Zephos. Take control of Zephos. Take control of Zephos. Use his rage. Oh, wow, I got... Okay, so I got jump attack stunned out of my freaking rage. Nice. There we go. Nice. Nice. We killed a lot of his Archidons off of that. So now we'll just garrison that Spiriton. And, we can take tower, actually. We don't need to back completely off. I will garrison those archers. Take control of this Spiriton. And I would send these Archidons forward in single numbers. Oh, I'm getting a lot of gold stockpile. I need to make sure to spend gold as well. It'd be stupid not to. Rage. Oh, he is still in garrison. All right. So I'm glad I used a rage spell and not Zephos' rage ability, because that would have put it into its long cooldown. So we'll just garrison those, and then I'll just keep an eye on him here. If he goes for the whole Kaichu harass crap, I'm just gonna attack off of it. We are stockpiling a crap load of mana. How many miners? Yeah, let's switch to gold, actually. Switch to gold. Garrison that Spiriton. And still waiting to see what happens. Yeah, 1,000 mana. This build really does not require a whole lot of mana, so we can definitely go a bit heavier into the gold. I think we have enough... Oh, yep. Use rage. Nice. Holy crap. Here is an application where Spiritons are actually super helpful right now. And we kill Kaichu. Let's freaking go, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna fall back. This Spiriton looks like he's gonna survive. And yes, he does. So we'll simply garrison him to keep him safe. Garrison that Spiriton too. And we have another Spiriton there. Zephos is back. Full health. I have 11 Archidons right now. We're going to run everybody back in once again. Use Rage again. Catch his economy off guard, make him garrison, kill 2 miners. We'll block the statue with the Spiriton, go for some pretty decent statue damage here, and then we'll just fall back. Oh, that army's not big at all. Yeah, that army is not big. So I could have committed to that, honestly. But you know, nothing wrong with playing safe. Alright, it's now time to use Zephos as the main tank. Rage spell. Leap attack. I hate the fact that when you get stunned, it throws your abilities into cooldown. That's really annoying. And now Zephos can't do anything. At least in terms of activating his rage. And we'll have to garrison him again. I will say though, if I'm not going to bring mass heal, I may need to consider getting Merrick's, because garrisoning units over and over like this may not be the best idea. And yeah, I'm just gonna run in with these 2 spears and all the Archidons. I said all the Archidons. And yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Don't even care about his castle archers now. Oh, he's gonna bring... Yeah, what a mistake. That's a dead miner. That is definitely a dead miner. And is he gonna come out to defend his statue? Yes, he is gonna try. Oh yeah, I'm not scared of that. I'm not scared of that. Use rage. And yep, that's the end. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Does he do the archer start this time? Or does he try with the swords again? If he does the archer start, then we are in more trouble. From that point, it's actually going to kind of come to who gets lucky with their shots. I wouldn't really consider it like skill in a sense. Like the skill part is more than likely it's just in the kiting. But when it comes to shooting blindly, there's really no skill in that. It's just hoping that your opponent gets like unlucky and runs into your hits. I don't know. Like there's been a bit of a debate with that. Like, hey, you know, is user control with an Archidon skill? I mean, if you know how to kite, then perhaps. But in terms of shooting blindly, it all comes down to luck. He did a... Oh, that's a lot of swords. So we need to just sit there and we just need to kite that back. Make 2 swords of our own. Oops, I messed up a little bit. I'm actually gonna use that sword as a distraction while I just kite all of his swords back. He's gonna try and rush this down when I have an Archidon that can kite. It's not gonna work. With that second sword wrath, guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. He tries the leap attack again, only manages to hit a miner, and that's the end of that sword. And I guess I'll go for control whip again, since we're getting a lot of mana at the start of this. See, it's really good that the jump attack damage only does 12 damage now. Like, it was really ridiculous. Like, you jump attack an Archidon, controlling a sword breath, you have a very high chance of killing it. This time the Archidon can survive. Alright, there is a Blazing Bolts Archer from him. I'm just gonna target that. Wait, what? No, why would you do that? That wasn't a good idea. You did not have the health to contest me. Ooh, that archer, is that archer gonna die? Holy crap. Let's go for a Spiriton here. That archer is going to live. See how, like I said, the lifesteal couldn't help there because the Archidon wasn't even hitting anything. Here comes 2 more swords. Again, I'm just gonna kite them. That is all I gotta do here. I don't know why he's so like, oh wow, we used rage at the exact same time. What are the chances of that? Yeah, did we just kill that? And then I have a Spiriton with control whip, which I can use to rush. And how is that Archidon faster than me right now? I have control whip active. Screen's vibrating pretty crazy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm running the archer down now. And that's dead. And then I can just harass this eco. And then we'll back out because castle archers are painful when they're hitting Spiritons. And I guess we'll go for Zephos early. And then just garrison that spear. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't mean to man the 4. I meant to just garrison a Spiriton. So, I mean, our army and economy isn't strong, but we have such a lead that I'm totally fine doing this. So we'll just rush back in here, see if he has any more swords. Wow, he is stacking more swords. And he's gonna try and rush again. You can't do anything against a kiting archer though, like that's the thing. You can't just blindly rush with swords like that. You gotta have something to protect them. Whether it be projectile barrier or Spiriton or something. We have Zephos now. I'll go for another Spiriton. I don't have to go that archer heavy here. I just realized something. It's kind of a welcome change of pace. iOS is not available to get 0.721. So like, you know, I feel like a lot of iOS players do the Glacial Fletching Archidon harass thing. And we kind of don't have to worry about it here if that's the case because they won't have access to 0.721 and 2 players with different versions of the game are not going to be able to match against each other. So that's a pretty big refresher there. Alright, time to run in with a Spiriton. Running with the spear. I'll go for a bunch of swords here, just kind of clean up all this gold that we're getting. Use rage. He has no protection for this eco. He's gonna have to garrison it, but he chooses not to. Instead chooses to bring all of his swords out, which, you know what? I'm gonna use the Archidon that's actually been chipped. There's a rage spell. Yeah, he wisens up and he backs off. So he has to do something about this. No, attack. Use rage. And Zephos gets stunned for the 10,000th time, so he can't use his abilities. Freaking great. No, I need to select a Spiritomb. Holy... No, give me a Spiritomb before all my swords die. Holy crap. So yeah, hopefully the next bunch of updates in the future will let Spiritombs be better with this freaking shielding. They shield way too early, which allow light units to run ahead of them, and then you're kind of screwed. Well, there you have it. Like I said, a freaking welcome change of pace. Making videos on Stick War 3 is going to be so much freaking easier now that I can play on the Android version. I'll still make videos in the iOS version, but it's definitely going to be more for the Android. Android all the freaking way. So that'll be all for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.